How to apply a patient copay payment at check-in. During the check-in process, by right-clicking and choosing Checked In, you will have the ability to apply a patient's copay payment. At the check-in window, feel free to clear out the alerts by clicking on the X on the Alerts tab. This patient is a Medicare patient, and so I'm going to verify that I know that functional reporting is due, and click OK. This patient has a $10 copay that is due today. If there is no copay collected, leave the Apply a Payment unchecked and click OK. If you collect $10 today from the patient for the copay, choose Apply a Payment. The payer will be the patient. Payment type is how the patient paid, so in this example, if they collected cash, you'll choose cash. The full amount of the payment, which is $10. How much you would like to apply towards today's copay, which is the $10. The date that the payment was made, the date that it was entered on. These will be populated by default. If the patient paid by check, you will enter the check number here. You can also enter in any notes that pertain to this patient payment. If you would like to print a receipt, choose Print a Receipt and click OK. If the patient decides to pay more than what is due for the current visit, you would choose Apply a Payment, Current Due plus Additional Payment. The payer is the patient, and you will choose again how they paid. If the patient gives us $50, we're going to enter the $50 into the payment amount. $10 is going to be applied towards today's copay, which is $10 that is due. The payment date and entered on date are defaulted. Since this patient paid by check, I will enter in the check number here. And I can also enter in any notes that pertain to this patient payment. If you would like to print the patient a receipt, choose Print a Receipt and click OK. This will generate the receipt, and you can choose Print in the upper left-hand corner. Once the patient is checked in, that $50 payment has been applied, and $10 went directly to our June 22nd visit. When the patient comes back again on the 24th, and you check that patient in, you will see the amount of unapplied payments in your vital screen. You can use the unapplied payment towards that copay. So on the 24th, I see this patient still has a $10 copay, and I can choose Apply a Payment. I can use the unapplied payments in the patient's account, which I see is $40. And I'm going to apply 10 of that 40 towards the June 24th visit and click OK. That would then bring my unapplied payments to 30. The remaining 30 can be used for future visits or previous visits on the patient's account.